FEMA under intense scrutiny from some Republicans in the aftermath of Hurricanes Helene and Milton. Concerns over whether or not there's enough funding to help those in need. Biden has said Congress should come back to Washington to approve additional funds.
I think the Congress should be coming back and moving on the emergency needs immediately. It's going to take several $1 billion.
Earlier this week, White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre had this answer when asked by reporters why Congress had to come back to Washington to approve more money for hurricane relief when they did not need to do so for Biden to authorize sending money to Lebanon.
Your whole premise of the question is misinformation, sir. What you don't, yes, it's misinformation.
Is there money to send to Lebanon right now?
I just mentioned to you that we provided more than $200 million to folks who are impacted in the area, and it's there.
That you don't like misinformation.
Trump has taken to the campaign trail saying more money is needed because FEMA spends millions on housing for illegal migrants.
They had no money. You know where they gave the money? To illegal immigrants coming in.
FEMA does have a program to help illegal migrants. It has its own budget separate from disaster relief. The agency says no funds have been transferred from one to the other. There's also allegations of slow-walking aid to Republican areas, something the White House strongly denies.
And that regardless of the color of a county or the color of a state, we are to be there for survivors in their greatest time of need, and we are executing on that direction.
Meanwhile, the Harris campaign went on to share the names of 99 Republicans who voted against FEMA funding during the budget negotiations just 2 weeks ago. The list includes Florida Representative Matt Gaetz and Georgia's Marjorie Taylor Greene, two states with expensive rebuilding ahead. Republican leaders in Congress say FEMA has enough money for hurricane relief at the moment, so there's no need for lawmakers to return to Washington before the election. On Capitol Hill, I'm Kayla Gaskins.